part of the Mobile 500 Alliance. So the companies involved in this are Sinclair Broadcasting, Fisher Communications, Ciano has built the dongle itself and the silicon, and Elgato has built the actual application for the specifically for the iPad. So we have live television, we've got video on demand. It's all pre-positioned using 3G, 4G, and wireless network. So instantaneously you can watch video on demand. So for example, this is news coming out of Seattle. It's current, so we're using the 3G, 4G back channel to actually pre-position and download VOD content to the device itself. We've got the guide itself as well. We've got demo. We also have interstitial. So let me get to.
And is it what you usually expect to get over the air, or are there cable channels as well bundled with this?
Eventually, yeah. So for example, on live television, we actually have the Food Network. So we're picking the Food Network up over the air. So we can also do as well, we've got some interstitial from an advertising standpoint built in as well.
And is this available across the US, or you just an experiment in Washington, I remember? But
we're going to have a beta launch in Seattle in the spring of this year. So Fisher Communications will lead that. So that's the idea, but you can see we've got advertising built in, so you can actually drive revenue from the application itself. Let's see. We've got branding opportunities, we've got banner ads as well. So the whole idea here is really to develop a product that has the ability to drive revenue through advertising as well, and sponsorship, etc.
And that's mainly for the local stations that are...
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you're right, there's the premium content essentially is video on demand. There is DVR capabilities you saw earlier in it as well. So the idea then is to basically productize it and do a beta test in September in Seattle, open this up. Ciano obviously is going to drive from the dongle standpoint, an accessory standpoint, come out in the US market with the dongle itself, the application available in the App Store for downloading, and the others, 120 stations currently broadcasting over the air.
And there's another company, Diley MCV, or is that the same thing?
There's another company that's part of the mobile content venture, and those guys are over here.
Okay. We've been talking about the OMVC for a while now. It's just been, you think this is going to be the year it takes off?
Well, yeah, I think so. I mean, we're here to prove the point. This is a live working demo with Sinclair stations, so everything is coming over the air. The programming guide is all coming over the air, so it is a real working, functional product. Again, we obviously want to take the next step forward here and do a full beta test in the Seattle area. But yeah, I think this is essentially it. Last year, there was a lot of pre-rolled video, nothing live. The idea is we actually haven't built something here that actually has the capability to be launched in a commercial way within the United States.
And is this a more realistic business proposition than MediaFlow was?
Yeah, the key is obviously it's a commercially available device. So the idea is we start with the iPad, we look at tablets, we move into smartphones, things like that. So I mean that's for us. Really, that's I think the demise of MediaFlow was the fact that it was a separate device that you have to go in and actually buy. So now you've got your phone, your smartphone, your tablet, and then technically you would have had a MediaFlow device. So it's not exactly the third screen; it's like the fourth screen. So the idea is to integrate this thing into existing consumer experience. Obviously, with the tremendous growth with Apple that they've had with the iPad, and we've seen companies like Samsung as well with the tablets. And the idea is that it should be essentially just another app you can download. Well, I know we're going to watch live television. You can do that. You want to record. You can do that. Even in an offline mode in an airplane as well. You've got VOD content you can actually watch. So yeah, I mean that's the idea is for us to come to the show this year. It's really all about delivering what we said last year.
Yeah.
And actually proving that this technology is real. It's live. Again, it's a live demonstration, but it's certainly not something that's been canned or pre-positioned.
Yeah.